Okay, guys. As I promised, I'm here to show you and to teach you a little bit about this great new software that actually helps you to get laser targeted leads to whatever it is that you're marketing. And so I'm just going to jump right into the video. So if you look here, the name of the software is Facebook Lead Chef is what it's called, and I'll go ahead and open it up so that you can see what it looks like. It should take just a second here to open up. Okay, so here it is. All right, so what this is, what this I'm going to show you what this does. This allows you to target specific people. This allows you to target your specific niche, so that when you're marketing on Facebook, you're not marketing to just anybody in general, but you're marketing specifically to people that want and are looking for what you have. And that's, man, that's a game changer, because a lot of people, you may have something, a product or a service that you're marketing, and you market it and you put it out there, and you reach 1 million people, but out of 1 million people, there's 100 people or even less that really um, need or want what you're marketing. So you spent that money to reach 1 million people, and those people aren't even targeted people. Those people are not even, most of those people are not even people that will want what you have. So you wasted a lot of advertising dollars on a bunch of people that were never going to buy what you had anyway. So that's why this software is so great, and I'm just going to show you a little bit about how it works. Okay, let's say that you are, I don't know, let's say that you have a weight loss product. Okay, so what you want to do is, I'll go in here. Well, in case you don't know, Facebook has, they have groups. And you can go in and join any of these groups, and the groups are very specific. So there are groups out there for weight loss. There are groups out there for network marketing. There are groups out there for certain diseases. There are groups out there for anything that you can think of. Groups out there for music, just different groups. But these groups are specifically targeted, and the only people in those groups are people that are either interested in getting something from the group, or people that are posting something to the group to give the people that are looking for something from that group what they're looking for. And so I hope I didn't confuse you there, but I'm going to show you how this works. So this will kind of clarify things. Okay, so let's say that you're selling a weight loss product. This is how this works. So you want to find groups that deal specifically with people with weight loss, and the reason you want to do that is because you don't want to be targeting someone who is in physically fit and the perfect weight range. You don't want to spend advertising dollars targeting those people. You only want to target people that are having weight problems. So those people are going to be in weight loss groups. So let me go ahead and show you how this works. I'll just type in here weight loss, and so I typed that in my keyword search field. And one other thing I want you to notice, if you look here, you have the option of searching groups, events, or pages. What you want to do is you want to search groups. So we'll select groups, and we'll do a search. Now once I do this search, it takes this program, because it depends on what you're looking for, but with weight loss, it's a pretty common problem in this country and around the world. So Facebook has a lot of groups around weight loss. So it's going to do a search, and it's going to pull up all of the groups that deal with weight loss. So I'm going to go ahead and click this search just to get it started, so that you can see how it works. And then, yeah, sometimes if you're not logged into Facebook, it'll require you to log in, and that's just your standard password that you use for Facebook. So I'm going to log in. When that window pops up, now it's doing the search for all of those groups, and you can see the groups start to populate already. And if you look up here, or this little spinning thing, half circle here, that's the indicator that it's still searching and pulling groups. Now this is probably going to go on for about 10 minutes, um, maybe less, maybe a little bit more, depending on how many groups there are and what you're searching for. And I don't want to waste a whole lot of time in this video with waiting for that to search. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pause the video for a minute, and I'll come back to it once the search is done, and we'll go ahead and finish what we're talking about. So let's just give this a minute, guys. Okay, guys, so the search has completed. It didn't take that long. This one took maybe about 4 to 5 minutes, I would say. And if you look, what it is populated is every available weight loss group, every group that has anything to do with weight loss on Facebook. It's captured those groups, and I can scroll down, and there's just a bunch of groups. And also in the groups, if you look here at members, it shows you how many members are in each group. Like this first group has 4,940 members. And you know, this one has 1,724, and I think it starts from most to least in that order. So the last group has 498 members, but that's what that number is showing you, how many members are in that group. And so now the next part of it is, don't worry about the view so much, but the next part where you see that it says save member IDs. Now what this does, guys, and you can go to each group individually and save these, but what it does is every person on Facebook has a unique member ID. So what this does is this actually is going to, if I click here, it's going to grab for me the user ID of every member in that group. So it's going to grab for me 4,940 member IDs. Every single person in that group is going to grab those IDs, and that's going to be used in just a little bit so I could target those people. And again, these people are all in a weight loss group. Weight Loss Tricks and Tips is the name of this group. So everybody here is trying to figure out, how can I lose weight? What can I do to lose weight? So if you have a product that's going to help them with that, this is where you want to, this is the people you want to target. So I mean, I'm hoping you can already see the value and the power of this tool, as opposed to you just marketing and spending marketing dollars advertising to 4,940 people, and you don't know if these people are overweight. You don't know if these people even care about weight. You don't know anything about them. That's what you would essentially be doing if you just threw your marketing out there. But with this, you can market to these specific people, and you already know that the people in this group are looking for what you have. The people, if you're in this group, then you're looking for a way to lose weight. You want to lose weight. So if you have that solution for them, these are the guys you want to target. So you can go in and and we're going to do this in just a second, but you can select save member IDs. It's going to capture all of those member IDs, and we'll do it in a second, but I want to show you something. The next option here will give you the option to save their email addresses. And guys, that can be valuable. Now, I don't want to encourage people to spam, because this will grab their email addresses, and it's probably, for the most part, not their primary email address, but it's going to be more the email address that they signed up with to create their Facebook account. Now, some of them are one and the same. They do use their primary. I know a lot of people don't. I don't use my primary email address. It's not the same as the one that I sign into Facebook with. So, but anyway, you really don't want to target people in that way, because that can be considered spamming. Even though that's valuable, there's probably some other uses for it. I'm not really going to get into what you can do with those emails right now, because you have to be very careful what you do with that. But the next row here is passionate member. Now, again, guys, this first section, member IDs, this is going to be everybody in the group. But this passionate members, these members are the members that are actually active in the group. These are members that are actually, you know, posting, reading posts, responding to posts, liking. So those people are more active and more engaged in the group. So that's even a more targeted group of people. Now it's not going to be 4,940. I'm not sure. I mean, I've done this in a couple of different fields, different groups, and it's been you know, if it was a group with 4,000 to 5,000 members, out of that they probably had maybe about 200 passionate members. But again, guys, that's only 200, but that's a very powerful powerful prospect. It's much more powerful than just the general IDs, because some of these guys may be in the group but may not even be going back to the group to look at what's going on with the group. They may not have visited in a while. They may not be keeping up with it. They may not see anything that's posted to it. But these passionate members, they're active in the group, and so you know that they're there a lot, and they're you know, responding and reacting to the things that's posted in the group. So that's going to be, that's key. So that's even a more targeted group. And like I said, out of the 4,900, you may only get about 200 passionate members, which is not a lot. You definitely want to target more than 200 people. But again, guys, look at all of the groups we have here. We have a bunch of groups. So if you just go into all of the groups and grab all of the passionate members, if you know you do 200 and another 200 here and another 100 here and another 100 here, you know, that begins to add up. I'm pretty sure you can get up to a couple of thousand passionate members, a couple of thousand passionate members, if you did it that way. So I mean, and I'm saying, guys, it's great to do just the save member IDs. That works very well. I like the passionate members because I know that these members are engaged. But either way, you're targeting the market that you wanna reach. Now the last section here is power players. Now what the power players, those people are the people that are the leaders in the group. So that might be, you know, either a person that started the group, or either a person that's really active in a group and then a bunch of people are following them or commenting on them or doing what they do. They're considered power players. So if you can reach a power player, then if you can get them to buy into what you have or your offer or your product or your service or whatever it is, then a lot of people will follow them simply because they're power players and they're looked at as leaders in that group. And so the other members of that group want to do what the leaders are doing. So that is very powerful, guys. So again, you have all of those options at your fingertips. I would tell you to play around with them, see which one works best for you. Right now, I'm doing the passionate members, and it's working pretty well for me. Save members has worked pretty well as well. I mean, you reach a lot of people either way, but I like the passionate members because I know that they're active and engaged. But again, guys, I hope that you can see how powerful this tool is, to where you're targeting only people that need what you have to sell, versus you just targeting a bunch of people and hoping that a couple of people in that crowd needs what you have. Everybody here needs what you have. So your sales, your chance for sales, your chance for leads, whatever it is you're trying to get, is much greater than you just throwing it out there on some general marketing. And that's why this is such a powerful tool. Now I'm going to show you how this works. I'm not even, like I said, we can do save member IDs. I'm not going to do that because it's going to take a little while to do that. I'm just going to do right now the passionate member, and that's going to give me the member ID. So if I click passionate members, let's do that. Okay, so I click that, and then this window pops up. Now there's an option pre-selected to include emails and names and emails. You don't want to do that, guys. I mean, not if you're using it for the purpose that I'm about to show you, which is creating an ad in Facebook to get people to purchase or to get into your program. And it's because what happens is if you keep that selected, then the Facebook ad manager is not going to recognize the user IDs, and you've just wasted a bunch of time. So what you want to do is you click that, and then you do you click the gray, select to click here to extract passionate members, and it'll do it. So right here you see there are 471 passionate members in this crowd. Now it says click OK to save. So you save those members. Okay, and where do you want to save it? I'm going to save it to my desktop just so that we can easily see how this works. And as you can see, the passionate members are saved to my desktop. Now that's just one group. Again, guys, what we can do, and I'm not going to really get into this right now, but I can go ahead and save the passionate members from every group and actually combine them all into one file. So you have one big group as opposed to having, however many, 471, I guess it is, found. Yeah, see here, 471 groups found. Instead of you having 471 different groups, the passionate members, and having 471 of these different files on your desktop, I can show you, and I'm going to do another video later that will show you how to combine those all into one file, so you have one file that you can create as a special group. So now that we've extracted that, we have the user IDs of the passionate members. That's what this tool is used for. Now let me show you how we would use those IDs. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this out right now, and then I'm going to get into my Facebook account, which I should be there already. Yeah, I'm already here. Let me go back to my page here. Okay, so I'm on my page right now, and what I want to do is, now that I have those passionate members, I want to create an ad targeting those passionate members. And so and that ad will only be shown, it's not something that'll be generally. There's a way you can just kind of select an age group and females and age and gender and language and country and all of that, and create an ad, and it'll go out to, you really not targeting everybody. You're getting that age group and that gender, but that's way too general if you want to get real good results. So we're going to target these people that are looking specifically for weight loss. So let's see how that's done. So what I want to do first, guys, is I want to get to my ad manager. So I go down to the bottom of my my page here, and I can select the create ad link there. Okay, so now I'm in the create ad link. So what I want to do first and foremost, before I create my ad, I want to go here to this, it's called Power Editor. So you click on the Power Editor. It takes a second to come up. And then when you click here, it actually shows a bunch of your campaign dashboard, your image library. Where we want to get to is audiences, and I clicked on it already, but this is it right here, audiences. So, and you can see I already have some audiences here. Now when you generally click here, there's nothing here, but what we want to do is create an audience. So I'm going to click here and click create audience, and then you want to click custom audience. Now when you click custom audience, you can give your audience a name, whatever you want to name it. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really show up anywhere. It's just for your personal use. So I'm going to do weight loss test is what I'll call it. And then just a description, just something again to help you to determine exactly which group this is. So I'll do I'll call this weight loss passionate weight loss passionate uh, members. Okay, so that's what I'll do. And then what I want to do is go ahead. It's going to say choose a file. But before you select choose a file, you want to go down to type and it's set to emails. What you want to do is UIDs, which stands for user IDs. So now we select choose a file. Okay, and then I save that file to my desktop. So I'll go to my desktop and where is that file? And we have to change this from custom files to all files in order to see that, because it is a CSV file. All right, so here it is, passionate members. So I select that file, and then you can see that it's showed up here. So I click create. Okay, so so that's been created. Your audience has been uploaded. Okay, so we'll close that. Now, here's the thing about that, guys. Once you upload your audiences, it can take about an hour to fully complete. If you look at all of my other audiences here, like this one, you see a size and you see ready, and this one, all of them excuse me, all of them show ready except the one I just created, weight loss. There's no size there, which and it's saying waiting. So it takes about an hour. I don't know why, but regardless of if there's 5,000 members or if there's 400 members, it takes about the same amount of time to upload. So and that this another thing I want to tell you is this number here, 5,000, 4,600. These numbers are not going to be exact numbers. So it says 4,600. It rounds it off. It may have been 4,653 members. So just know that Facebook generally rounds that number off, but you are getting your entire audience targeted when you do that. So just for time purposes, I just wanted to show you how that was done, and just for time purposes, we're going to pretend that that's been already done, and I'm going to use this work from home group like a weight loss group. So let's say that the work from home is a weight loss. Our custom audience has been created. We waited the hour. It's uploaded and it's ready. Okay, so now what we want to do is go back to create the ad, and I'm just going to click the back button here, make it easy on myself. I think I'm going to make it easy on myself. Yeah, it takes me back to create ad. So now what I want to do is I go ahead and click create ad. All right. So we get here and it says, what do you want to advertise? And then it's like search by URL, search by destination, search by pages. And I want to do my page. So I click here, I do my page, because that's where basically where I would like my audiences to gravitate to, if you will. So I selected my page as the target URL, and so now once you do that, we'll get here, and you'll see there's a couple of options. It's asking you, what would you like to do? Would you like to get more likes to either your page or your post, or whatever it is your advertisement is attempting to do? A lot of times you're attempting to get the word out there. A lot of times you're attempting to make the sale. A lot of times you're just attempting to allow that thing to go viral, or to draw people back into your page. So it just depends on what you want to do. So you can either do it to get more likes, or you can promote the page post. Promoting the page post is probably the best way to go about it as far as making a sale. I've been doing get more likes because I want people to return to my page where I can then talk to them a little bit about the product, give them a little bit more value, and then push it on them. But it's fine if you want to promote your whatever it is directly. Okay, so we'll click promote your post, promote your page post, and then and actually well, here's the thing. Even though this is set to get more likes, you can actually promote your page post, or promote your product or service here. And I'm not going to do the post. I'm actually going to do it this way, as if we had a weight loss product, because you can actually change this up. So when you say promote your page, it'll give you a default advertisement based on your about section in your page. So it goes to your about section, and it gives you a heading, which is your name, okay, Alvin Patterson, and then it gives you some text, which is a description. And if you look to the right, it shows you what your advertisement will look like. Okay, and so what you want to do is you don't want to just a second, guys. Okay, yeah, you don't want to keep that the same. You want to create a fresh new ad here. So what you want to do, and again, this ad is going to kind of draw them back into your page, where you can then fully promote the product to fully get the sale. You can actually sell them from here, but like I said, I prefer to send people back to my page in order to do that, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a little bit. All right, but so here we have the ad. It has my name. I don't want to do that, so if I had a weight loss product, I would do something like amazing new weight pill, and then man, you don't need caps on that. All right, so that will be my title, and if you look here, you see that it's changed. Amazing new weight pill, and keep in mind, guys, if you look just right here, you can only use a certain amount of characters. I forget how many it is to start. I'll do this. Let me just cut this real quick. Okay, so when you start, you have 25 characters for that heading. So you have to be a little bit creative. You want your ad to be attractive. So take a little time to think about what you want to put. I'm just using this as an example. It might not be the best thing. Okay, so amazing new weight pill. And then we want to go to here, and we can change. Wait a second. For some reason, my name has not changed. Let me type that in and see it again. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay. I copied and pasted, and it didn't change. So I guess you have to type it in. Amazing new weight pill, and you can see here just on the right, it changed as I created that, and let's see, and we can do, and then you want to create just a little description of just make your ad attractive. And you have 85, I think you have 90 characters, and I'll do check out this new pill that's how many characters, that's that's guaranteed to save 30 pounds and Thing is actually freaking out on me. Okay, check out this new pill that's guaranteed to shave 30 pounds in 30 days, I guess. And you can, and that's just an example of what you can do. But I'm not being real creative, but just to give you an idea of what you can do. But if you look to the right, you see the ad, amazing new weight pill. Check out this new pill that's guaranteed to shave 30 pounds in 30 days. Now, to somebody that needs to lose weight, that's catchy. Man, I can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. People will want to click on that to find out a little bit more about it. So you kind of want to be creative to be a little creative so that your ad is attractive to people. And now once we do that, landing view, and if you click here, choose a particular view or app on your page where people will land when they click on your ad. And what's great about this, guys, and I'll teach this in another section too. Right now, you can send them to your timeline. You can send them to and that's where they're going to go right now, to your timeline. But you can send them to a specific ad on your page. And if you look here, like me, I have training and MLSP, a couple of other things, and I'm going to show you what those ads look like, because you can do a lot with that. You can send them to your timeline, and hopefully you'll have something in your post at that time that tells them a little bit more about the product. But if not, it's kind of hard to market to them. So that's why it's so valuable to have ads on your page. And I'm going to show you where these are. And it says training and MLSP because that my page is geared to that, but I could easily have a weight loss tab, and I'm going to show you those tabs in a minute. But so you want to select the tab that's going to work best for you, that you want to send them. You would have maybe weight loss tab there, and I'll show you how that looks in a minute. But so you select where you want them to land, and then you can upload an image here. And I just have my face here. It doesn't matter, you can upload whatever. It has to be 100 pixels by 72 pixels. There's lots of software out there that will help you to resize your image. Just do a Google search, you'll find one. A lot of them are free. You'll find one that'll help you resize your image to be 100 pixels by 72 pixels. And then once you've done that, you just go here, and of course this will pop up, and you go to where your file is selected, and it'll upload. And so that's basically how you create the ad. So now we scroll down, and it's saying to choose your audience. And now this is the part that I was telling you guys about. Now, like I said, the weight loss is probably not finished yet, but I see that it's already showing up here. So basically what happens, if you don't create any custom audiences, none of this will be here. You won't see any of this. All you'll see is everything above that. So that will give you the option to say, hey, okay, I want to target people in the United States. Maybe you have other places, and I do, English speaking countries, depending on what you have. If some things can only be done within the United States and maybe Canada and other things, you can do it worldwide. So you decide who you want to target, what country you want to target. So we can do Canada, maybe, and you'll see that the audience will go up as you select. Then you can go to United Kingdom, I guess, and I'll stop there. And you can do as many as you want, but the more you select, the bigger your audience gets. But one thing about this is it's kind of deceiving if you're using a custom audience, because your custom audience, the amount of people that you have selected. So let's say we did the weight loss people. I only have 471 people in that passionate group. So that's all the people I can target if I select the weight loss the weight loss audience, which is right here. But like again, guys, there's a way to combine. You can take the passionate members from all of those weight loss groups, and then you will have thousands and thousands of people to actually target. And as I select this weight loss, you'll see this number drop drastically. And the weight loss thing is actually here. So I'm going to select, rather than me doing it by age, and well, age, you always, guys, you always want to change this to 18. I like to change mine to 20 just to be on the safe side, because Facebook, you can't target certain younger age groups with certain things, so you never know. Facebook is funny about that, and so I usually do 20, age 20 to be safe. And then on gender, it depends on what you have. If it's an all female product, then you can select that, or all male product, then you can choose that. But for the most part, you're hitting everybody, so you want to select all. And then as you go down, you can select interest. And this part of it is only if you're doing a general audience. You can say, okay, I like people, I want to target people with weight loss, and it kind of helps. And you can select some general categories, and it kind of helps, but it doesn't really target who you want to target. It's better than not putting anything in here as a precise interest. If anybody ever probably mention anything about weight or anything in the post, or it could be weightlifting, or the weight of a truck. But if weight is seen in their posts, in their feeds, in anything, then it's going to target them. So that's still too broad of a group. You want specific weight loss people. So we're going to go to our custom audience, people that we know need this stuff. So that's what I'm going to select. Collect custom audience. And right now it's still not finished populating. Again, it takes about an hour, so it doesn't give me a number. So I'm going to deselect custom audience, and I'm actually going to select. I'll just use right now. Let's just use this work from home as in we're going to pretend that that's the weight loss. And see, right now it's saying I'm targeting 3,200 people, as opposed to, let me deselect this. This is 196 million people. That's a lot of people. And you don't know, and you're not going to reach all of these people. They're just saying that's your pool. And out of those 196 million people, you may only reach, I don't know, it depends. It's really going to depend on how much you're paying for your ad. But you got 196 members, and let's say out of 196 million members, let's say let's give it a big number. Let's say 90 million of those. And it's not going to be that big. Let's say 50 million of those actually, are interested in losing weight, or will want to know a little bit more about losing weight. 50 million. But here's the thing, guys. You can't pick out of that, okay, well, send me to the 50 million people that actually want to lose. And again, it's not going to be 50 million people that you're going to reach. Out of this, there are 50 million people that maybe have a weight issue or want to lose a little bit of weight. But even out of that, you're only going to reach maybe 2,000 of them, 1,000, based on your how much you're paying for your ad. And so if you're going to reach only 2,000 of them, you have 50 million that do need weight loss products, but then you have 146 million that don't need it. And so what's going to happen, guys, if you're only reaching 2,000, your chances are much greater of you might reach 2,000 people that have nothing to do with weight, that want to lose weight at all, because you got way more people, 146, that don't need your product, as opposed to the 50 million that do. So you're going to reach way more people that don't need or don't care about what you have than not. So that's spending unnecessary advertising dollars. So that's why, again, guys, this target audience is it's such a great tool that Facebook lead chef, and being able to target those people is man, it's laser targeted prospects and everybody. You know that even if you have 3,200 and you're only going to reach 500, you know that all 500 of them need what you have, and that's the difference. I rather reach 500 people that need what I have to sell than 1,000,000 people that don't need what I have to sell. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to go with target audience, and we're going to use this work from home as we're going to pretend this it's the weight loss group. So now I have the potential to reach 3,200 people, and now so that's but all 3,200 of these people need what I have. Every one of them. So even if I only reach 200 or 100 or 500, every one I reach needs what I have to sell. So that's critical, guys. So if you're reaching people that need what you have, your chances of them buying is a lot greater than you reaching somebody that that's anorexic and you're trying to sell them a weight loss product. So that's why the custom audience feature is so great. And so with that being said, give me just a second here, guys. My battery's about to die, and I just got it plugged in. All right. So with that being said, we have our custom audience selected. We're only potential of 3,200 people, but that's okay because everybody that we reach is going to be going to need what we have. And again, once you do, this is only like one. This is the people from one group. So again, remember when we did that search, we had a bunch of groups, 471 groups. Some of them had 4,000 members. Some of them had 3,000. So you can get your number a lot bigger if you select multiple groups and combine them into one, and then this number will be a lot bigger. All right, so we got our target audience, and then this is very important too, guys. You want to go down to connections, and it says here it's defaulted to only people not connected to Alvin Patterson, and that's a decision that you're going to have to make. You can do it, depends on what you have, because a lot of times I know with me, if people are connected to my Facebook page, I'm kind of targeting them right there from the page, and so this will work okay for me. But if you have a Facebook page and you're not really marketing this particular thing on that page, then you wanna hit these people. You don't want to select this because you're going to get everybody in this number except the people that are connected. If somebody's already liked your Facebook page and they're one of these people, you have no chance of reaching them. So what I would do is I would go ahead and select anyone here. And of course that number is still going to be 3,200. So that means whether they're connected to your Facebook page or not, I want them to see this advertisement. Okay, so we got that. And now we come down to the campaign. And guys, I said this training program was kind of about the Facebook lead chef, but this is more Facebook lead chef and creating an ad on Facebook so that I can show you how this all ties in. So now you come down to your campaign, and then here you want to set a budget, and you just have to figure out what your budget is. And basically right here it doesn't show you. It used to, and I think it's still somewhere where you can find it. I can't remember where right offhand, but it'll show you, like if you were trying to get likes for that, then it would show you, and that's what you're basically trying to do, get a like, and then once you get a like, it's going to take them to your page or your marketing tab on your page or whatever it is. So the thing is, your budget will determine how many people you reach. So you have 3,200 people possible to reach. So if you select $1 out of those 3,200 people, it's only probably going to be about maybe I don't know, maybe 100 that sees your ad, and $10 is probably going to get you more like 1,000 of those people, or 1,500. So it just depends on your budget and how much you want to spend per day, and it's going to determine how many people see that on a daily basis. And now, and then once you select your budget, and to be honest with you guys, I start off, if I'm testing something new, just to find out if my ad is any good, if it's working, if it resonates with people, I will start off with like a $5 per day budget, and I will see how many people. I know it's not going to reach many, but there are insights and stuff that'll tell you, based on you reaching this many people, this is how many people actually clicked on your ad. So you'll get to see all of that to see if your ad is working or not, or if you need to change it up, or whatever the case may be. So I start off with $5. If it seems to be working, I'll come back and make adjustments so that I can reach more people with it, jump up to $10 or maybe $15. All right, and then once you set your budget, you have the option to schedule your campaign, and what that does is it's defaulted to run this campaign continuously starting today. And with that selected, guys, basically what you're telling Facebook is that I'm willing to spend $10 every day and just continue to run this thing every day. Now you can go in and manually stop it, but if you forget about it, and you're on a budget, before you know it, you're up to $100, $200, $300, and you're like, you're over your budget, and all of that. So what I do, guys, is I select the option to go in and set a start and end date, and you could always restart it, if it was working well. But just to make sure you're not spending more than you want to spend, go ahead and set a date, and you can set it, the date, and for when you want it to start. If you wanted to start today and maybe run for 3 days, so that you can see how that went in those 3 days, or run for 1 day, or whatever you want to do, you do that. If it works well, you come back in and you reset it. You can go back, come back and set it for a week if you like, or whatever works for you. But I would definitely set this, because if you click run my campaign continuously, you might forget about it, and before you know it, guys, you're $1,000. You spent $1,000 on it, and if it's working, that's fine. That $1,000 is not going to mean anything, because that's going to mean you're making a lot of money if it's working. Okay, and then once you do that, you have the option to review your ad, which we don't really get into that, and that's what your ad looks like. It'll show you what the ad looks like. And that's basically it. And again, then you go ahead and place the order. And down here, before I say that, guys, there's a few details down here, and it tells you basically kind of the details of your campaign. So you can look at that to make sure that everything is okay. And then you go ahead and place your order. So now, once that, one other thing I forgot to mention to you guys. Let me see if I can go back here. Let me see if it shows up. Okay, let's see. There's one last thing here. Okay, yeah. Here's the last thing. Now, this ad is set to by default for you to pay. It sees this CPM. What that means is you're going to pay for every time that ad shows up. Not necessarily in the news feed. It could be in the news feed. It could be just as a sponsored ad along the side of that person's page. It could be anywhere. So you're paying for every time that ad shows up. I never do that, guys. I switch to pay per click. So I want to pay for when people click on it, not just when it shows up in somebody's page somewhere. So that's the best way to go, is to pay for the clicks. You want to make sure that people are clicking on that. And I don't want to pay because you saw it showed up on your page. If you didn't take any action, then I just spent money for no reason. And that works The other way works in certain situations, and when you figure out, your marketing campaign and how it works pretty well. But in starting out, you want to pay for clicks. You want to know that people are clicking on your thing. So you want to select that, optimize for click, and then you want to just leave automatically optimize my budget to get more clicks, and then you go back and you review your ad again. Okay, and then you go ahead and for some reason it is optimized for clicks, but I've noticed, guys, it still says here optimized for CPM, which is views, and it's not views, it's clicks. And I've noticed that in my campaign, and I'm gonna have to dig a little bit deeper, because I think that even though it says that, it's still optimized for clicks, but that's something I need to look into and make sure of myself. But anyway, once all of this stuff it's worked, you've done all of that on the previous page and all of that's done, then you click place your order. And guys, that's it. Your order is then your ad is then out there. It's going to run for the length of time that you've set it to run for. It's only going to run to those people, that target audience, to people that that need or want what you have to sell. And so that's why this is so powerful. Again, guys, the name of the program that gives you the ability to do all of this, to create these custom audiences and to have those leads, that's going to definitely boost your business, I would say 100% or better, is, again, Facebook Lead Chef. And so you definitely want to go ahead and do that. What I will do is I will put a link to where you can purchase this. Now this program is not it's unlike a lot of other programs of its nature where you have to pay a monthly fee. This is only a one-time deal of $31 for a single license. You can get multiple licenses, and I think it's discounted a little if you buy more than one, but all I need is one, because it's just me that's doing this. $31, you pay one time and you never have to worry about paying it. But guys, I hope that you can see the power and the benefit of this Facebook lead set. Grabbing those laser targeted leads is nothing like it. Anytime you can target people that you want to sell, you're going to be successful. So guys, I hope that this training was helpful to you. I hope that you guys that are marketing, that you, first of all, if you don't have a Facebook page, that you create one, so that you can start to create some of these ads, and that you use this Facebook Lead Chef, guys. It's going to be it'll revolutionize your business. It'll change. You'll definitely see a change in how much business you're doing if you get that and start targeting the right people. So with that being said, guys, again, I'm going to put the link in just below the video, and I want to thank you guys for taking a look at this. I hope it was helpful. Good luck, and remember, guys, I always remind people that your mindset will always determine your success. So make sure that you're keeping a positive mindset. Make sure you know that you want where you want to go, what you want to do, and stay positive, guys, and I will see you at the top.